Hey guys, the girl SeekretD with Strawberry Letter Response. This lady writes in, she says she's been married for 3 years and she loves to have sex. She says she's hot and heavy every single night. Her husband works hard, so she says she takes care of him. He has early days, so they make sure they're in bed by 9 so they can have sex. She says she does what it do, he does what it do, he puts it on her, and she usually falls right to sleep. She said she thought everything was going great. She didn't know her husband had any issues until she found out. She said she found out because she went over to the husband's brother's house and the girlfriend came running back to her saying that her husband was complaining to his brother about how she's hot and heavy and not in a good way. She said that he said that she's heavy and sleeping next to her is like being next to a hot box with all the body heat. She gained weight and basically that ain't it. She said she asked her husband about it and her husband said no, it's actually the opposite. He was bragging about how they have the same sex drive and he's happy about that, things of that nature. She said that she knows for sure they do not have the same sex drive, so she knew he was lying about that. She said she, I guess to test him, stop initiating sex. She said it's been a couple of days and she didn't go to bed when he went to bed and he hasn't called her to come in. When he goes in, she stays on the couch. She's not initiating sex or anything like that and he doesn't seem to care. So now she's like, if he had an issue with her, why didn't he say anything to her? Because clearly he has an issue because he's just fine with her not initiating sex every night and he's fine not having sex with her. So that's her question. Why didn't he just tell her he had a problem with her if he had a problem with her? Because he's a man. No, let me stop. Let me not generalize. All men are not afraid to open their mouths. But I feel like, I don't think the girlfriend was lying, right? So Shirley was like, how well do you know her? Granted, she's right. She didn't waste no time running to tell you to try to come burst your bubble about y'all sex life. So it seems a little haterish, right? Because why was she so excited to come run and tell you that? I'm always wary when people are excited to run and tell you what other people are saying about you, because yeah, I don't like that. So with that being said, I want to think there is some truth to it, because I don't know, maybe she thought she was being like a girl's girl, like, oh, let me tell you what your husband said. I don't know, because y'all know the rule. You're supposed to stay out of married people's business, okay? And I'm sure her boyfriend did not tell her to go tell his brother's wife that. Anyway, back at the ranch. So I don't know what to tell you. I feel like he does have an issue with it. I feel like it's excessive. I mean, personally, I don't know how high of a sex drive you need to have, but I feel like even in the height of my sex drive, and I mean height, right? Like having sex all weekend long, height. I did not need to have sex every day, right? So I feel like that's a little bit excessive. Like, you're holding her, like, the fuck? All right, I digress. But yeah, I don't know. It's a little funky. It's a little funky for me because it's hard to say something when you're not actually in the situation and you're on the outside looking in. But clearly he has an issue. Like you said, you stopped having sex with him and he does not seem to mind. He didn't seem to have any issues with it. He didn't seem to have any issues with it, and he's clearly happy for the break, right? Now, I don't know. Like I said, he has an issue with it. He's definitely not going to tell you, look, gain weight, even though you said you only gained 15 pounds, 10 pounds in 15 years, which is good for a woman, as you say. So, I mean, it is, okay? So, I don't know. Maybe he just really needed that break. Maybe it's going to come back up. I mean, you're writing us before any real time has passed, so it's really hard to say what's going on. It's only been a couple of days. Anyway, y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. All right, bye. Oh, she said that she only gained 10 pounds in the last 14 years. And as far as women go and weight gain, she thinks that's really good. I mean, it actually is, but yeah. All right.